going on, everyone? Today is November 4th, and I hope if you're 18 years or older and you live in the United States that you registered and you voted and, out here trying to make your voice heard. It's a really interesting day today because at this time, a winner has not actually been declared for the presidency yet, and from what I understand, it could be actually a few days before we actually find out, which is definitely a little bit unsettling. Right now I've seen that Joe Biden is actually leading in electoral college votes, but I do understand that things can change pretty quickly, so it just feels like a really interesting time right now. Not really sure how to feel or what to feel, but I guess you could say I'm just overall feeling kind of exhausted right now, mentally probably. So I apologize if the tone of this video is a little bit different than others. I'm not my as energetic self, I don't know. I don't want to talk about politics too much, at least not just yet. Maybe after the election, when a winner gets announced, maybe I'll do another video or talk about it on stream or something. Because I had some time off this morning and I was like, oh, I might as well just go ahead and record a video, because I haven't done one of these in a couple weeks now, I think. And these are some of my favorite videos to do, as I've mentioned before. So let me just go ahead and get started with pickups that I've gotten recently. I've actually been really into baggier pants lately, and I'm really kind of happy that the slim and the skinny pants are starting to fall out of style a little bit. I'm a big guy, y'all. We've mentioned this before. I'm 6'6". I eat what I want to rather than maybe what I should be eating, and I'm trying to lose some weight right now, but definitely when I'm lacking, some of the slimmer pants are definitely pretty tough for me at times. So it's been kind of cool to see a little bit more relaxed fits starting to come in. And over the span of the last few months, there's been this YouTuber who I've been watching really consistently. His name is Keezy, and he just does a lot of videos talking about Japanese brands and Japanese brands that were really popular in the early 2000s, which is when I was in high school, growing up and stuff. So there's a lot of nostalgia wrapped up in it for me, and so I've been really enjoying his videos, and they've really inspired me to start looking into some of those old brands. And I'm not talking about trying to wear giant baggy pants from the early 2000s, but just some of the cuts, and then trying to get some of the appreciation for some of those brands again. So because of Keezy, I actually have been doing some searching for about a month now for a certain pair of pants, and I actually stumbled across a pair of these pants at a flea market that happened here in Columbus a few weeks ago. It was really unfortunate though, because they were a size down from what I wanted, but I'd been scouring the internet for a pair. I didn't want to pay full retail, which I'll get into that in a second, but I saw this pair for $100 at this flea, and I really wish I could have picked them up, but they were just a size too small. So I did a lot of hunting on eBay and Poshmark, Depop. I'm really trying to buy more secondhand stuff, and so I got really lucky and I found this pair of denim, and the brand here is Evisu. If you're not familiar, Evisu is a Japanese denim brand. They're really known for this logo here, which are called seagulls, or gulls for short, and just very dark Japanese selvage denim. So it has the selvage detailing. And if you're not familiar with raw selvage denim, the easiest way to put it is that these jeans are very stiff when they start. And they start off really dark, and the whole thing about them is that you don't wash them, or you wash them pretty infrequently, because you kind of want fading to happen naturally. The indigo dye that's on here will eventually wear out, and the creases and the distressing and the fading that come with it will all be tailored to how you actually wear it. I have a couple other pairs of selvage that I guess I can show as an example of what these may look like one day. I'll grab them in 1 second. So here's another pair of selvage that I have, still kind of dark in coloration, but you can actually see some of the fading happening up in here, if the light's good enough, I guess. Trying to turn these to the light a little bit more so you can see the fading in here. So these started just dark blue like the last pair. So then in the back, behind your knee, it starts getting these fades here, again selvage detailing, and then these ones have a little bit of distressing on them too, all from wear. And you can kind of see it in the back pocket here, but there's actually a fade of my wallet in the back pocket. And raw selvage denim is definitely if you're into it, you're really into it, and if you're not really committed to doing the wears it takes to get the fades, then it's not necessarily that worth it. And that's why jeans come in washes, pre-washed and stuff like that. But I really like the longevity of raw selvage, and so I was really excited to like pick up this pair. So Evisu was actually popularized in the like mid 2000s. There was just a lot of rappers that would wear Evisu and like Red Monkey and Bape at the time. And so I just have some nostalgia wrapped up in this. And then this print on the back pocket here is actually pretty subtle compared to like a lot of other Evisus. I'll put up a photo on screen, but these are actually like what a lot of people know Evisu for, is these giant like painted M's basically on the back of your pants to the point where they kind of look like McDonald's logos. And I'm not gonna lie, I think done well, they're actually pretty sick, but I wanted to start with a pair that I could wear more so every day and be a little bit more subtle and not be like this big statement piece. And then these fit me super well. They're a little bit relaxed and cut. The waist is still a little bit tight, and that's actually going to stretch out over time because all raw selvage usually starts off pretty tight. But once you start going through that break-in process, then the jeans actually start fitting your body really well. So I've been wearing these a lot, mostly to start breaking it in. But yeah, super hyped about this. I found this pair and legit checked it thanks to like Keezy's video actually. I was able to legit check it myself through photos because these typically retail for like $300 to $400. And the seller on eBay was selling them for $100, and I talked him down to $80. So really got a steal on these and super pumped on them. And then I have another pair of pants. These ones are kind of crazy. I typically don't buy light washed denim really. Like I only really wear dark denim. So this is my first pair of like light wash that I pretty much ever bought. And these things are actually shattered like crazy, like super distressed. So the brand of these is Carhartt, and these are the double knee pants, which are definitely becoming like really popular right now, especially like on Depop. And you can find these pretty cheap, honestly, but I got them pre-distressed, pretty crazy distressing. There's like some paint details and like some smudge details on here. And I got a really good price on these. And these definitely fit quite baggier than the Visus for sure. And they're definitely louder with like how beat they are and how much like fringing is on them, but I really love these pants a lot. So yeah, Carhartt double knees, bought these on Depop. Good price, I think I got them for like 50 or 60, so not bad at all. And then in the last video, I did a little bit of an unboxing for those Union Jordan 4s, and I couldn't believe I hit on them. My luck on the sneakers app that day was crazy, and I still have those. And then a week after that, I actually got super lucky on the sneakers app again somehow. And so I'm gonna show you all here. So right here, I have the box, pretty cool details on the box as is, and these are the off-white Jordan 5s in the sail colorway. But to be honest, I don't like these. They're too yellow. They're not off-white enough. They're just too yellow. I do like some of the detailing around the shoe, and it's crazy to have these in my hand. These are actually the first off-white Nike or Jordan shoe that I've ever actually purchased. I just never really wanted to pay resale prices for like any of the other ones. There was a couple of the original 10 that I did really like, but I'm not about to shell out that much money for a pair. So it is actually crazy to have this in hand. But again, I got super lucky on these. They're also only a size 14, which are the Unions as well, which is a size down from what I wear, which is 15. And there's a couple other things I've actually had my eye on. So instead of sitting on these, which maybe would be the smarter thing to do, is to sit on these and the Unions for at least a couple of months, I'm gonna go and take these today to a consignment shop here in Columbus. There's a sneaker and streetwear consignment shop only about a couple miles away from me, and they do buy, sell, and trade for sneakers and vintage and hype streetwear and stuff like that. So there's a chance they'll take these, and I have the Unions here as well that I'm gonna go sell. Crazy that I have both of these in my hands right now. This is actually wild that I have both of them right here in my hands, and I got them for retail. This is actually pretty insane. I'm looking at these now and I'm starting to fall more in love with them, actually. Oh no. But it's okay because they're not my size.